Speaking of simps, you mentioned that there's an army of simps in today's society.
Yeah.
How the hell do we fix that problem? Because I think this is why women have such inflated egos and so much choice. They just get flattered every single day by all these offers which they're getting. And the majority of these people are men who are just simping.
Yeah, dude.
So what I've noticed is, like, if you try and tell a simp to stop being a simp, he's not going to listen because they're not thinking properly. Like, even back in the day when I was in my early 20s, like, I'm not going to lie, like, I had some.
We all
simp,
bro. We've all been there, bro.
I've simped before. We all have. Like, I think that's why it's so important, because you have to be there to know what it feels like, so you can be able to properly dispense advice to someone that is there. But the problem is this. Let's be honest here. We know men are hard-hearted. They got to take the L for them to finally come to realization, like, what was I doing?
This is exactly what we should be talking about. Stop giving them attention. Unfollow. Unsubscribe. Stop liking pictures. Stay out of the DMs. Don't comment. If you don't know her in real life, don't bother.
Okay, I don't think I can casually date, and here's why. Okay, I went on one dating app date, and it actually went well until he asked me if he could sleep over, and I said no. Now, did I know that me saying no would mean that he would ghost me? Absolutely not, because I thought we hit it off, and I thought it went well enough to see each other again. Until I texted him asking if he wanted to hang out again, and he was like, yeah, sure. And then I never got a response ever again. And so I was distraught for a couple of days because I was like, oh, I really liked him. It went so well. Like, our conversations were so good. Like, we really could have been something.
You both want different things. So what's the issue? And by the way, let's not forget which gender introduced hookup culture in the first place. Women.
I need a name for the opposite of being friend-zoned, because I am so exhausted of having this experience where I think I've made a genuine guy friend. We're laughing, we're having a good time, we're bonding over mutual interests. It just feels very wholesome and fun. And then they say something suggestive, and then I have to either A, not reciprocate, or B, set a boundary, and then they just stop talking to me. And this can happen in any phase of a relationship. Either you've just met or you've known each other for a little bit. And it's so dehumanizing, because it's very clear then that I was only seen as a romantic or sexual prospect and not as a person. If you have a name suggestion for this awful experience, put them down below. Feel free to share your experiences, because I would love to have just a bonding moment with people who have also gone through this.
He wanted more than friendship, but first he had to get to know you. He can't just jump into something with a stranger. If you're not interested, why should that so-called friendship continue? It shouldn't. You don't get to keep the benefits of having him in your life while giving him nothing he wants. Quick question. Do people date strangers, or do they date friends? What does act like your friend even mean? The men aren't fake. You just want different things.
Boy, this post had me so damn hot, I had to make this post before I walked Jackson, my dog. Listen, man refuses to walk his friend back to her dorm when she felt unsafe because she rejected him once. Let me tell you something, ladies. Men are not your friends because they want to be your friend. They're your friend because they like you. They're attracted to you. They want your cheeks. They want to have intercourse, have a relationship with you, maybe marry you, have several kids, build a life together. Women don't owe men their bodies. Men don't owe women protection. So now you friend zone me, but you still want me to protect you by walking you home. Let's say something did happen. Someone jumps out of the bushes, attacks us. I give my life for you. I'm giving my life for a person that don't even want to give me no cheeks, that don't even want to consider dating me. I think not. I got a mom to get home to. I got a daughter to get home to. I got a family to get home to. And my wife, who's out there somewhere, is waiting on me to find her.
You'd give your life for her. And meanwhile, she's telling Tyrone about you while he's busy blowing her back out. Let the bear walk her home.
Yeah. And it's really not that deep. Really not that deep.
You're not upset because you lost a friend. You're mad because your ego's bruised now that you don't get his attention anymore. You wanted the perks of his presence while giving nothing back. Men are waking up to the fraud.
Ladies, could we talk about how a man's behavior and attitude towards you changes the second you reject them? I get it. Being rejected is not the best feeling. However, when you interact with someone with zero romantic interest, and then they're being super nice to you, and then eventually when they shoot their shot and you quote-unquote reject them or friend zone them, they totally changed. It's like a different person.
So, it's okay when women set boundaries, but when men do the same, suddenly it's a problem?
Fun little story time about why I hate dating in this generation. So I was talking to this guy on Tinder, and everything was going great. And like, I get attached pretty quickly, so I was starting to get attached, and then I asked him a question. Said question being, would you ever get your legs waxed? Because he had very hairy legs. He was like, I don't know, maybe. Why? I was like, because I want to wax your legs. I've never waxed anybody's legs before. He was like, okay, well, what do I get in return? I just said, I don't know, an ice cream cone or something. I don't know why you would get something in return. And he said, I'm going to need something more than that if I'm getting my legs waxed. And I'm just like, oh, okay, as if girls don't do that shit all the time, but all right, what the fuck do you want? I didn't say that, by the way. I just asked, okay, well, what are you thinking? And he was like, some love. And I was like, I'm not ready for a relationship yet. And he was like, oh, I didn't mean that way. He meant sex. Why do boys just want to fucking fuck? Why?
She's on Tinder, but not looking for a relationship. Translation: guys are just there to feed her ego. Men are nothing more than tools for validation.
Why is it that when some guys ask a lady out and she says no, they can just be friends, they just block her off immediately? Like, why do guys do that? Because personally, I feel everything is not all about relationship. We can just be friends, like no feelings attached, nothing attached to you, just friends. Like, why do guys do that?
So if a guy asks you out and you say no, that you can only be friends, and he decides to block you and stops talking to you, it means that guy attended our last men's conference.
Let him cook.
And he's following our teachings.
Let him cook now.
And the brotherhood is proud of him.
There's no point hanging around after rejection. Do you stay in an ATM after it says unable to dispense cash? Exactly. Move on.
I'm standing on business. He's standing on business. I'm standing on.
He's standing on business. He knows the game. Stick around, and you'll be drained emotionally and financially. Same story every single time.
That was rude. That was pretty fucking rude.
You can't build a relationship without friendship first. If she says she's not interested, ghosting is valid. Boundaries go both ways.
There's this guy at my work, right? And when I first started, he was so nice. Literally was like, hey, like, whatever, how's your day? He wasn't like exactly like that, but like, whatever. He was just really nice, really friendly, cool people. Okay? He told another coworker, oh my god, I like her. Like, tell her and then let me know how she's feeling. She told me. I said, Mans is not my type. I come into work the next day. I'm thinking everything's fine, everything's cool, everything's great. Literally, Mans ignores my presence. I'm not even there. I'm air. I'm like a ghost. This man will not make eye contact with me. He will not acknowledge my presence. And he literally...
He's focusing on his work, not chasing you, not bothering you. What exactly is the problem? He gets peace, you get freedom. That's a win-win. Men aren't here to feed egos anymore. Honestly, I'm tired of this mindset. If you're not interested, why should he keep chasing you? That's all for today on MGTOW Voice. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you'll know when the next video drops. Catch you next time. Thanks for watching MGTOW Voice. Show us your love by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Support us and help spread awareness for men around the world. We welcome a healthy debate and discussion, so feel free to comment and share your thoughts.